What a really good chapter of Spy Family. Melinda's therapy session continues, and we get a reveal that, if true, could prove a fan theory. Let's get into my thoughts on Spy Family 110. Melinda restates her supposition that her husband is an alien, prompting Lloyd to question further in a way that doesn't discount her belief. However, she is hesitant to say anything for reasons that will become clear as the chapter goes on. She has an outburst that gives her chaperone something to show concern over, and Miss Frost tends to her in the same therapeutic manner. While Fiona talks to Melinda's chaperone, Lloyd talks to Melinda. Lloyd suspects Melinda is being abused, in part because he feels such actions could lead to criminal charges being filed against Donovan. Of course, Melinda flatly denies the implication. Still, Lloyd is careful with his words, saying plainly that Melinda has come here to talk about something that she is suffering with. She talks about how it is too late, now that she is here. She talks about how some time ago she believes that Donovan was replaced by an alien. After all, he had changed, pushing everyone away and barely speaking, and as she soon reveals, he can apparently read people's minds. This is why she thinks that her coming here will sooner or later be discovered by Donovan. She is scared of him and doesn't know what to do. Lloyd suggests communication could be the key, overplaying his hand a little bit by suggesting that Donovan see a psychiatrist as well. Lloyd outlines some other possibilities to Melinda that may explain his telepathy. He then asks Melinda to write in a notebook about the times he read her mind, and what she felt about it. The session then wraps up, Melinda feeling somewhat defeated, though Lloyd encourages her to come back next week. Lloyd returns home, thinking about the day he's had and the revelation. This shocks Anya, who naturally reads the minds of Lloyd and Yor on a regular basis. This chapter was very interesting. Things in the overarching plot seem to be moving forward nicely. We got some signature Spy Family art in this chapter, with the double-page spread of Donovan's face when Melinda says he can read people's minds, and the final panel of the chapter, which is a classic Anya is shocked face. I am looking forward to the upcoming chapters, as it seems like the story is headed in an interesting direction for now. I know it might seem odd to read this series for the world building, given that it is mostly a slice-of-life story, but this story has a very intriguing world that it doesn't delve deep into often, but when it does, I enjoy it. That Donovan can read minds is a theory I've seen and also had myself. It particularly seemed to be set up potentially during the quiet dinner scene in one of the earlier chapters. Also, if it turns out to be true, then the stakes of the plot that is usually ignored for the sake of slice of life, well, those stakes were just raised. If he really can read minds, then it may only be a matter of time before he knows what Lloyd is up to, if he doesn't already. So let me know what you thought of the chapter in the comments below, and if you've made it to this point in the video, let me know the source of these song lyrics. You can get addicted to a certain kind of sadness, like resignation to the end, always the end.